Hey folks, today we are going to discuss how to create a symbolic link on GitHub. Let's get started. Our first question is, what is a symbolic link? A symbolic link, also known as a symlink or soft link, is a special type of file that acts like a pointer to another file or directory on your computer file system. It's similar to a shortcut in Windows. It doesn't contain the actual data but stores the location of the target. Symbolic links are separate files, so deleting the link would not affect the original file. Next, let's talk about the symbolic link command. It's an easy command to use. First, you have to type mklink, then add options. Next, specify the link name, and finally the original target location or path. Also note that we are not going to use options to create a GitHub symbolic link. Alright, now that we have covered the basics, let's move on to the actual creating a symbolic link part. To create a symbolic link, we first need to enable developer mode. Without developer mode, you will encounter an error message that say you don't have the sufficient privilege to perform this operation. To enable developer mode, we have to go to Windows setting and go to update and security for developers and just turn on the developer mode on. Next, we need to open command prompt or VS Code terminal, whichever you prefer. Make sure to enable administrative privileges by selecting run as administrator like this. Also, if you are using the VS Code terminal, make sure to open command prompt because sometimes the symbolic links may not work properly in PowerShell or Git Bash. Now navigate to the directory where you want to create the symbolic link. For me, I want to create a symbolic link in this operator folder. In this operator folder, which will point to this conditional operator file, which in the content /03 conditional directory. Let's copy the file locations now. Make sure that the link file you want to create does not already exist. This is my symbolic file location. Here I want to create my symbolic link, and this is the original file. This is the original file location. Also, one thing you have to remember, you should use the backslashes as path separator in command prompt. You can't use these forward slashes. It will generate an error message, invalid switch error. Let's write the command. First we have to type mklink. After that, the symbolic link file location, the file name. My file name is 07 conditional, and my extension is .toml. You can add any type of extension. You can see there is a file extension name .md. There is also as well as toml, and both are working good. You can add any type of extension .c, .txt. Everything will be work fine. After that, we have to add the original file location. This is my original file location, and the original file name is 02 conditionaloperator.c. Done, and press the enter button. Yeah, done. This is our symbolic link. Let's add it in our GitHub repository. Git add, git commit first symlink, and git push. Done. Let's go to our GitHub repository, refresh. As you can see, our symbolic link has been created successfully, but there is a small catch. The link might not work as expected and may redirect to a random location. To fix this, we need to adjust the original file path. First, we have to remove the old one. We are going to create a new symlink. Let's rewrite it mk link, then the target location. After that, dot dot backslash dot dot backslash, and after content path, the old path, and done. We have been created a new symlink. So upload it git repository, git add git commit new symlink and the git push. Yep, we are done now. Let's take a refresh, and now as you can see, our git symbolic link has been working perfectly. Now your question might be, what does the dot dot backslash do? Dot dot backslash or forward slash both do the same for path, but the dot dot backslash only for command prompt. The first dot dot backslash moves you from here the operator folder to the content folder. Our symbolic link is in the operator folder. We have to first move to the content folder. After that, the second dot dot backslash move you from the content folder to the main repository folder, and then there is then you can navigate to the original target. Hooray! We are fully done now. Now you can see we have a perfect symbolic link. Now you might be questioning me that why we don't use /d or /h in the command. Because when you use /d you will get only symbolic link, and when you use /h you will only get the hard link. But when you don't use anything, you will get a mixture of symbolic link and a hard link. Let's see how. When you create a symbolic link, you will get this type of file. Obviously this is a symbolic link, perfect working, but you cannot access it using VS Code. Let's see. If you trying to go to this file, you will see this type of error when you use /d, and if you use /h in the command, you will just only get the hard link. You cannot get the symbolic link here. But if you don't use anything, you get the symbolic link, and you can also access that file within VS Code. This is our symbolic link, and if you go to VS Code, and this is the file, we can totally access it as a hard link, but it has a symbolic link in there. Also note that if you want to ensure nobody can change the original file through the link, use /d. Let's create another symbolic link. This time we are going to also create that symbolic link in this operator folder, but this will point to the pointer to structure file. Let's create it, mk link, the symbolic link file location, the symbolic link file name 07 arrow.toml. Let's create dot dot slash dot dot slash, and then the original file location slash the original file name, and done. Let's add it in our GitHub repository. Git and git push. Done. And that's a small refresh. Okay. Now you can see we have gotten the second symbolic link, and it is working perfectly. That's it. Now you know how to create and use symbolic links. If you have any question, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.